Good morning, everybody. Crypto Strang here. This morning, going to give an update on Bityard. Now, I spoke about this project actually over 2 years ago, would you believe? 22nd of April 2020. You can see the video on the screen. I'll put a link below. But as I say, obviously it's changed a lot since then. It was actually launched in September 2017. But as a global crypto exchange, as I stated on that video over 2 years ago, it was just getting started. Okay, now I really believe in the project then. I could see the potential with Bityard. Very exciting time, wasn't it? When I done that video, 2020, even though obviously we had the pandemic, you could see the projects will predict, price. Crypto's on the verge of a bull market, but we just didn't know, did we, in 2020, how massive crypto was going to get? It was going to smash through the trillion market cap and eventually the 2 trillion market cap. NFTs, gaming tokens, DeFi would continuously explode, and just pure popularity of cryptocurrency. So I say that video was over 2 years ago. So at the time I just talked about their project, but obviously now it's developed a lot more. As you can probably imagine, it's one of the most fast growing crypto exchanges out there. We speak about a lot of different exchanges on this channel. However, many stick out more than others and some are much more high quality, and I put Bityard in the high quality. Still relatively new, and you think it's only literally been going like 3 years. You think of others being around for like 7, 8, even 10 years. So it's constantly developing. The fact it's just one of the fastest growing is fantastic. It's got many parts to it. What we want to do in crypto is on here, where we just want to buy and hold. It's also got the different parts. We'll show the different, like the spot trading, the futures trading. And you also do copy trading, which is entirely up to you. It's not a financial advice, but it's entirely up to you if you want to do that. There's many parts to it. But it's the fact it's got over 1 million users now in 150 countries from all over the world is absolutely fantastic to see. So we're going through the dashboard at the moment. So if you want to sign up, there is a referral link below. I do appreciate everyone who sometimes uses my referral link to support the channel. Now, as we go through it, go through the different parts of the exchange. So on their dashboard, you can see there, obviously before you sign up, as I always say, strong passwords, set up your Google 2FA, etc. So you've got a strong security backup. But you can see there, as we scroll through, it's got all the excellent trading pairs. It's also got the USD Perpetual and Grid trading, which I'm probably going to do another video, to be honest, because there's a lot to cover. And otherwise the video will be like 20 minutes long, and I'm sure you don't hang around for that long. So, but I make it very easy to get started with Bityard. It says there, get your first coin in 30 seconds. But what I'm going to show you in a minute is what I love when an exchange does this, where you can actually buy crypto with fiat. The ones where you can't, to me, really lag behind, because you really need that. Otherwise, you've obviously got to buy another exchange, transfer it, you've got the fees, etc. If you can buy direct on exchange, that speaks absolute volumes for the project long term. Again, it says, why choose us? And it's got so many users now, but also they've got their app. You can trade anywhere. They've got on the App Store, the Google Play, they've got Android. You've also got obviously on your desktop. So it's in the media a lot as well. I see regular posts. I've seen the posts before on Bitcoin.com and Cointelegraph, etc., and NASDAQ. So it is covered in many places. Now, obviously, very active on social media, pretty much on every social media platform you can imagine, which is great to see. But they've got everything you want to do. Now, at the bottom, their support is 24/7. Okay, now it's also got frequently asked questions, but anything you want to know about the project, they're very quick, their customer support. They're getting some wonderful licenses. You can see on the screen there, they've got the Australian government Austrag license, which is great to see. As you scroll through there, you can actually see all the news articles and all the partnerships they've got, etc., which again is great to see. Now, as I was saying, to buy fiat on exchange, I think is absolutely fantastic. Now, they offer this on here. Very low fees, in my opinion. Now, you can see the service providers, Banksa, Transact, Mercurio, and Ramp. Now, to be completely honest, transparent, the only one I've used out of them is Banksa, and I've used Banksa many, many times. Never had any problems. The first time you use Banksa, you do have to go through a verification to make sure obviously you're not doing, for example, like money laundering and some of that to prove who you genuinely are. But the buy now 0% fees. Now, once you've done your first transaction with Banksa, after that it's very, very quick. And that's what I like. It's just a simple, easy way of getting your fiat into crypto. Now, if you do that, if you buy crypto with fiat, they offer you this as well, a mystery box. Deposit with banks, you get a mystery box, okay? So that's great to see. Now, it's obviously a little bonus that they're doing. I know other exchanges do this sort of thing, but the fact you do it just for depositing fiat and you've got a mystery box, to me is absolutely fantastic and an excellent way to get people interested to deposit their fiat, because we all know that crypto is obviously the future. I've stated that for a long, long time. Yeah, we've had some bad bear markets. Thing of 2018 was very savage. I've mentioned many times. You're going to see what happened in 2019, 21, 22, and even 22. Obviously, last week was a bad week with crypto, with what happened to Luna and their stable coin. But as I said in the video last week, when you put it in perspective, when you think across all the stocks, shares, commodities, etc., 35 trillion has been wiped off, and you think that Netflix, Amazon have all lost the same market cap what Bitcoin has. Okay, so when you see in the press about the crypto crash, in reality it's absolute nonsense, because they're just seeing it just to be the big headline. But in reality, they don't talk about the trillions wiped off since the beginning of the year. Okay, so crypto's actually, since what happened with Luna and the stablecoin, obviously it was a couple of days of, didn't have quite a big dump. However, it's recovered. And it's recovered quite well. I expect it, some people getting very, very negative. So you can see now that I personally don't think we're going to have the bear markets for. People talk about bull and bear markets. Yeah, at the moment, a bit of a bear market, I guess. But long term, crypto is just absolutely fantastic. So getting back to Bityard, I'm going off a little tangent then, but you can see here also what I love about Bityard. Now, when I done the video over 2 years ago, they'd done this, and to be honest, I thought this was just a promotional thing they would do for the first 6 months of launch, perhaps a year. It's great that they still do it. Now, it's absolutely fantastic. So on the dashboard, you go along here, you see here, under mystery box, daily mining. Now, just log on every day, and all you have to do, would you believe, is just click these, and you're getting free crypto. It basically is so quick and simple that you're getting all these little bonuses every single day just by clicking it. It's absolutely fantastic. It truly is, okay? Now, that's all you have to do. Just click that and you've got yourself some free crypto. It can't be more easy than that, can it? Just a bonus for being on Bityard every day. But, you don't have to do it every day. You can do it whenever you log on. But if you do, obviously, you're getting that every day. It's daily mining. So, absolutely fantastic for any, especially people just joining. I think this is a real massive bonus for people. I really do. So, obviously, the main part as well is you go across all their dashboard. Obviously, the markets is obviously really important. But this is the bit that really sticks out for many other exchanges. Now, obviously, if you know the coin you want to buy, for instance, obviously one of my favourites, Cardano, obviously I'll just literally put in ADA. However, you've got the trading pair USD Tether. However, if you want to think, actually, I want to get involved with different types of crypto. Now, they've got this bit along the top here, but this bit is absolutely fantastic. Now, if I wanted to look at just GameFi projects or layer 2 blockchain, meme coins, DeFi, storage, we spoke about them before, haven't we? Specialized storage coins. Also got just related on the Polkadot platform, okay? Fan tokens. I talked before about all the soccer clubs that have got these fan tokens. Obviously, NFT, Binance Smart Chain, level 1. Absolute wonderful amount of projects built on Binance Smart Chain being level 1. All the projects being built on that is absolutely wonderful. But say, if you just want to go on GameFi, it would list all the GameFi projects. Now, obviously, we spoke about a lot of these, especially over the last year with what it's done. Got their AXS, obviously wonderful. Blocktopia, I spoke about many, many times. Engine Gala, Ghost Gods is another one I'm looking into at the moment. Illuvium, obviously had a wonderful last year, like Melon did. And Decentraland, again, huge year. We spoke about Decentraland before, it was just like 3 cents and it's special $3. But a lot of these, Starlink, Smooth Love Potion, Sandbox, okay, and the list goes on. And it's great they've got such a wild, massive, wide variety of cryptos. It's great to see when you get such a massive amount. Now, this is the difference I see between Bityard and many other exchanges. It's similar to others we speak about where they have so many coins listed. This is what sticks it out even more, for example, than likes of Binance. Okay, Binance, I think roughly, Tom mentioned about 400 projects where Bityard possesses over 700. So it's another great exchange to get the existing ones, the big ones, and the ones we state there. Your GameFi, your Layer 2, your Mimi, your DeFi, etc. But it's also one for the low cap gems, the ones just coming out. So it's great that Bityard initiate this by getting all the big projects on here as well as the up and coming, the low cap ones. Okay, so again, that to me speaks a lot of difference for what Binance be. Binance doesn't list them as much as it used to, like instantly. Seems to have lagged behind, if I'm being a bit honest, Binance. How many times we talk about projects and it's not on Binance? So I'm not saying still, obviously, Binance has done fantastically well. However, to me, Bityard, the fact it lists the low caps and it also narrows it down. So, for instance, if you just go on to like a lot of people like Mimi Coins, you can see that all the ones listed, and there's a lot, okay, as again we spoke about in the past. Also gives you the 24-hour change, which is great to see. So again, that just speaks out more from the others. Obviously, Bityard's got its copy trading, we spoke about earlier. Now, when you scroll across here, copy trading. Now, I'm going to cover it on a separate video because I say there's a lot to cover on here, but we'll go through that in a minute. But there's a lot of different parts to it. Now, me personally, my favourite thing I do is just literally like to buy and hold coins, then take profits long term. I set a certain percentage. I do some trading as well. I wouldn't say I'm a massive trader. I'm more of a holder sort of thing. Even the bear market, I think it's a fantastic time to just buy the coins. And when you get an exchange like Bityard, when you can buy so many, it's a great. But also having the option for copy trading is absolutely fantastic. Now, also when you compare this to like Coinbase, now obviously Coinbase has been around for a long time. And it does seem to be a lot of people start with Coinbase. However, as I've stated before with Coinbase, to me their layout hasn't changed. It's not very advanced, is it, Coinbase? And the amount of coins they list is so low. And also, as we've stated many times before, their fees are high. Okay, so you've got to sort of look into it. Where do you want to be? You don't want to be on a lot of people, especially newbies. I'm thinking about new people getting into crypto all the time. They don't want to list on multiple exchanges. Obviously, I've showed many people getting started, and if when you just say to them, you've got to join this exchange and that exchange, they want a one-stop shop. So, for instance, Bityard has that opportunity to get so many different projects. So when you scroll through, so in fact, what I could do is show how easy it is. If I just buy my favourite coin, I've got some 250 tether on here. Oops, just go on here. So you've got on here ADA. So if I just put in, hold on, USDT, set ADA. This is what I like when it's so easy to buy. Now you can see here, now that's what I love about this. You can see here the limit. So with my 250 tether, 25, 50%, 75, 100%, I want to buy ADA. So I'm looking at quite a few more sort of gaming tokens at the moment. With the GameFi section, again, it's fantastic. So what I'm going to do is just 50% of ADA. So 125 USDT, obviously the half, will give me 224 ADA, which is absolutely fantastic amount. We speak about ADA a lot. To think that was $3 last September. ADA is probably a project I speak about the most. And I still believe long term it's going to be the #1 smart contract platform. I've always stated that. So to me, the fact 125 tether and get me 224 long term is still fantastic. So it's very easy. Hit there, success. You can see the trade going through. It's so easy to do it. And this is where some people, where they get a bit daunted about getting started with crypto, Bityard make it extremely easy to get started. Now, how easy can that be? Deposit with banks, go there. There you go. You've got your crypto. Okay. Now, however, as I always stated, it's quite mindful when people start getting crypto. So I've always stated all my social media links below. Email me, reach out to me on social media. You can already see that trade's gone through. How quick was that? But get back to it. So anyone need help, just message me. Okay, it's not a problem. Help any way I can. I know what a minefield it is getting started with you owning your first crypto. It's very daunting, isn't it? I remember when I started in 2016. On the first exchange I used, how baffling it was to actually get started. But exchanges nowadays, as they've advanced, make it so much easier for people. Now, Bityard, it pretty much doesn't get more easier than that, does it? Let's be honest. So, scroll through, you can see there all the different parts of it. But say at the top, we'll cover this in another video, but you can see the derivatives, got the light futures, light contracts settled in tether, inverse perpetual, USD perpetuals, where's leverage tokens. Now, I don't personally do leverage. It's extremely high risk, entirely up to, but I know it's extremely popular. So again, it gives you the option if you want to do that, but do your own research. Now, obviously, the copy trading is something it's very hard to get over, but copy trade, making trade easy. So what you do is you basically follow these expert traders. Now you can see there, just hit the link. I think I'll do a separate video on this. It's an excellent way. You can see there the amount of followers they've got, but the profit rate. Now the profit rate obviously is somebody that have had massive profit rates. Okay, again, there's no guarantee. Okay, that's something you've always got to state. Now these people have obviously had fantastic returns and obviously do extremely well, but there's no guarantee. Okay, I just want to obviously state that. But you can see over time. Now bear in mind, I say this project is basically being exchanged. This year it'll be like 3 years. And I say I've done that video just over 2 years ago. So they're constantly developing, but what they've done literally since done that video is absolutely incredible. And they are constantly developing. So also what I saw was obviously talk about their roadmap. Now, I like the fact that in the third quarter, they're launching the Bityard platform token called BYD. And in the fourth quarter, we've got the BYD Launchpad, which released along with all these different staking features on the platform. So again, I think that is absolutely fantastic. So the BYD token, now briefly mention about Binance. I remember when Binance started, it was 10 cents. And we've had highs of over $600. I'm not saying that BYD token is going to do that, but when you can see what Bityard are doing as they progress, that token's got massive potential. So it's certainly one to keep your eye on. And I say I'll be doing regular videos on Bityard. over time, because I think it's an exchange with wonderful potential to truly do. So also I follow them on Twitter as well, and they're very active on Twitter with all the latest updates. They talk about all the trending going on at the moment. But I do like the fact that they cover all the parts of crypto, and they don't just talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know, they cover all the NFTs and the GameFi and the DeFi. They also talk about there, like the TVL change leaderboard. You can see there how much is tied up now. I say they've got some real low cap gems on here. So certainly, I really would suggest you follow them on Twitter to see the regular updates. You can see the huge progress with some of these low cap gems. They're always doing competitions as well. And also there, they've done a tweet on the 16th of May. You can now trade, so they've added extra tokens. Now, it's great to see because they've actually added FIAT, which is a project I mentioned a couple of weeks ago. Excellent project. Similar to Steppen in many ways, but I actually think FIAT is better than, in my personal opinion, than Steppen. So the fact they've also got XAVA on there, we spoke about before, but I say they're listing the low cap gems. So that's great to see. And I say they obviously do competitions as well. So follow them on Twitter and get involved with the competitions. But I honestly think this project is going to keep developing over time. Okay, I really do. And also they've got their own YouTube channel. Okay, now you can see here everything about what they're doing, videos and how to get started, everything about Bityard, making your first deposit using the exchange. So it's great to see. So over time, if you have any issues, obviously don't hesitate to reach me out, but also just follow them on YouTube and you'll get the hints on what to do. So that is great to see. But as I say, when you get back to their site, I just think you go through the whole site and what it actually develops and how they've actually made it what it is now. I think it's got massive potential. Okay, so I say there is a referral link below. I do appreciate sign up under my link. Genuinely do appreciate it. Does support the channel, as I say. But if you want any help, I say don't hesitate to reach out. So we can do another update video soon on Bityard as they constantly develop. And I think this year is going to be another wonderful year, and it's going to grow massively and get up the charts. But the users they've got now speak volumes for the project. So thanks very much. We'll chat again soon. Have a wonderful day. As I say, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks very much. Cheers now. Bye.